We got a bunch of live dates coming up. We're going to be at Nerd Melt Showroom. We're going to be at Nerdtacular. We're going to be at PAX Prime. We're going to be at Podcast Movement. To get all the details and find out how you can see us, go to wehaveconcerns.com/live. It's always like a 47-year-old white woman with a lot of turquoise jewelry teaching the hip hop dance class.
Yeah.
And I kind of go, yeah.
Really?
Okay. You love what you love. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Canada.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens. Man. So I've been traveling a lot this year.
Me too.
It's been a year of intense travel. We're traveling a lot next month. Go to wehaveconcerns.com/live to see more of that. Oh my God, I felt dirty even saying that.
That was pretty rad, though.
Thanks.
It just kind of happened.
I don't know. One of the things that happens when you travel a lot, especially when you travel a lot for work, is you get in really late the night before you have to do a thing, or really early the morning of the thing.
It becomes, what is the best way to make you least prepared for what you have to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Groggy, bleary-eyed, unhappy.
It's just no good. It's just no good. And then my least favorite thing is after taking like a long flight or something like that, and then getting to this hotel when it's either really late or really early, is just, you got to deal with so many people.
Yeah.
You got to deal with so many people.
Getting out of the cab and arriving at the hotel is just the beginning of getting stuff done.
Just the number of artificially cheerful people that you're going to have to deal with. And I appreciate it. I appreciate that the hotel industry is full of artificially cheerful people. And if I was not feeling like I was going to die from a combination of 13 hours of airline food and no sleep, I would probably be really into it. So how can we make this a more pleasant experience? How can we make the hotel experience more pleasant for everyone, Jeff?
Are you saying remove the people, Anthony?
I am saying remove the people, Jeff. Get them out of there.
Somehow I thought you might be.
I don't even want to smile at hotel, because here's the thing. You're walking down the hallway and hotel employees are all like, oh, hi, good morning. And I'm just like, no, not even. Not even.
Yeah.
I don't want to engage. Don't make me engage.
Let me sleep without having to deal with all the humans. Is that what you're saying?
Or just get downstairs to get coffee without 4 people from the hotel just be like, well, hello there. I feel like when Eddie Valiant goes into Toontown in Roger Rabbit and he just drives in and everybody's like, hi, Eddie, how you doing? And he's like, you motherfuckers. I can deal with you, but not right now. So I feel like if we could get rid of people, I know this is my answer for everything, but in a lot of situations,
it is your answer for everything.
If we could replace some people, and a lot of people sent in this article, a lot of people, both to the Reddit and to email, which is wehaveconcernshow@gmail.com. This is a hotel in Japan, completely staffed by robots.
Robo Hotel.
Robo Hotel, baby.
Okay. All right.
Check on into the Robo Hotel.
I'm intrigued.
So this is a hotel in a particular section of Japan that is right by, it's not inside, but it is adjacent to and kind of part of a theme park in Japan that is made to look like Holland. Like the Netherlands.
Yeah. Kind of like Solvang here in California.
Yeah, it's made to just it's got a lot of windmills and tulips and adorable
Sounds lovely.
things. Yeah, and next
Robot
to it,
Hotel.
and Robot Hotel. Yeah,
nothing complements the Netherlands like robots.
Nothing complements theme park like robots. I think we all know that from Westworld. We know that from everything we've ever seen.
So how does this work? I check in with a robot.
You check in with a robot.
Yeah.
The 2 robots working the desk, one of them looks like a woman, but like a very uncanny valley sort of like rubbery.
The best robot we've been able to do at this point, robot woman?
Not even. Like maybe 2 generations before. And then also a friendly velociraptor in a bellhop hat.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Those are your 2 choices.
Friendly velociraptor?
Zombie nightmare woman or friendly... You can hear me doing the air quotes with my voice. Friendly robot velociraptor.
I love that they didn't stick with the possible. They didn't stick with...
Why?
They went with, realistic-ish woman. But, we're in the land of robots. Might as well give people what they want. And by the way, that touring Jurassic Park exhibit was selling off robots at a really
Dude, that's what I
reasonable
think
rate.
it was. Like, it looks like the MIT lab and Walking with Dinosaurs
Right.
were having yard sales. They were like, this is the old shit. And this Japanese company, the Henna Hotel, was like, yo, we'll take those off your hands.
We will make
What's up?
a hotel with
There's
this.
like an Abraham Lincoln from 1965. A Peter
awesome.
Pan that's like half of the foam is melting off.
yeah.
There's some pirates in a boat for no reason.
Chuck E. Cheese dolls
Yeah.
and like a Terminator exoskeleton.
It's just Five Nights at Freddy's, the hotel. There's nothing wrong with that. So you check in with either the friendly lady or the friendly raptor, and then
Which one do you think has the shorter line?
Lady's creepier than raptor.
You don't want to go. You can go Uncanny Valley or Jurassic World. I think you're going Jurassic World.
Yeah, because Act 1, nothing goes wrong.
Right.
Act 1 is, dinosaurs. Checking into the hotel, no one's going to die. It's when the dinosaur, like, knocks on your door later on to deliver room service that something is going to be an issue, right?
Yeah, you're like, I'd like to check in.
That's one chicken coming up.
No. I need to check in.
Oh, check in. Yes. How long is your stay?
Just 2 nights.
Tonight? Just tonight?
You're kind of sparking there.
Nope. Everything is fine. You are checked in. All systems are nominal. Do not worry about Raptor. Raptor is normal. Everything is normal.
How come Uncanny Valley lady is looking at you very strangely?
She is not looking at me. Her head is just rotating 360 degrees. Do you need a wake-up call?
Actually, I do need a wake-up call.
Spoilers. You don't need a wake-up call.
You will not survive the night.
So you hand everything to, you check in with the friendly lady or the friendly raptor. You hand your bags to a motorized, automated luggage cart.
Oh,
Not a human porter.
adorable. And then never see your luggage again.
And then it just kind of rides off into the sunset. If you have any valuables, you can put them with this, and they have like an automobile assembly line arm that runs like their safe deposit room. And you can see it like taking out boxes and putting them in the video.
I love this.
You go up to your room, which has no key.
Why would it?
You just use facial recognition, which
Facial recognition.
never malfunctions. You go into your room, which has no television. You either bring your own tablet or you can get a tablet from the hotel.
Okay.
And that will allow you to watch your entertainment. Will also allow you to interact with the hotel. It's entirely done through tablet.
All right, I can dig that.
You do not
Is
have...
it a Velocitablet?
There's a Velocitablet.
That's what I want.
There is room... There's no room service.
No room service.
There's no room
I want
service.
little robots delivering me food in the morning.
There's not even a thermostat.
what?
The room senses the amount of body heat, concentrations of body heat in the room, and changes the temperature in the room accordingly.
But how does it know how cool I want it to be based on my body temperature?
It knows what's good for you.
It knows what's best.
Yeah, it knows. It's optimized, Jeff. And then if you want to eat breakfast in the morning or like grab a drink at night, something like that, there is no option for that. There is just a robot snack kiosk.
So you get some chips out of a vending machine is what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's like a very future vending machine.
Oh, okay.
Like it looks good. It's probably one of those ones like the ice cream sandwich vending machines where it uses the little vacuum.
Oh, fancy.
I love those. And that's the hotel, man.
That sounds terrible.
It sounds like a
cheap
nightmare.
ass hotel.
It sounds like a hostel where they somehow found a way to not pay anyone to work at the hostel.
Yeah. Robots, not so much robots as it is just like a series of bad vending machines.
Yeah.
and
It's basically
interfaces.
staying at a Y, but they care even less.
Yeah.
If that's somehow possible.
Is there a way we can make the check-in system more like a vending machine?
Yeah, can we just eliminate... Like, I feel like they put the raptor there and the lady there to be like, oh, look, it's quirky. It's a robot hotel. But I wonder how much those two robots are actually involved in the process and how much it's just like, boop, boop, boop. You just push a couple buttons. And
I'm sure that's
in.
exactly what it is. Swipe your credit card.
Yeah.
And then the raptor just stares at you with dead eyes.
Yeah.
He's just a dummy just sitting there like, it's a robot. Look, it's a robot.
Look, it's a robot because it's not, it's made of metal or something. I don't know. It's a robot.
So are there any human beings that work at this hotel?
There are. The hotel, all the needs of the hotel are 90% met by robot staff, but there are 10 people who work in the hotel.
8 repairmen and 2 very overworked customer service agents.
It's 8 repairmen and 2 space marines because shit is going to go wrong.
Yeah.
Shit is going to go wrong.
They have 1 rifle to share between
7
them.
repairmen, 1 scientist who's paid to sit in the lobby and say things of ill portent.
Oh, don't check in, you. Don't check in. You'll never check out.
That's the problem with artificial intelligence is once it really becomes intelligent, it's just as unpredictable as we are. Welcome to the robot hotel.
What?
Don't mind him. He's always babbling.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a way to do a budget hotel with a gimmick.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute, you know?
I like the idea that there's got to be one human being who's just constantly apologizing. Like his
probably-
whole job is to just, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's one human being who just has keys to the rooms when the facial recognition doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Or one human being who fields phone calls from people because all their shit was stolen. Because let me tell you something about facial recognition.
Yeah.
I have a beard and glasses. Anybody else with a beard and glasses can get into anything of mine that uses facial recognition.
Yeah.
That's how facial recognition works. It's like a child with no actual sense of vision yet. It's just like contrast sensing, you know?
Right.
It's like when a kid looks at me, like little babies actually either really love me or really hate me.
Well, that has nothing to do with your face.
And it's because, hey, does this baby like being grabbed suddenly by the foot and shook around?
Yeah.
Answer, most of them do. Some of them don't.
Some of them don't.
But no, my face is very high contrast because of the glasses and the beard. And so babies just react to me because they can fucking see me. And I feel like facial recognition is exactly the same thing. Like a tablet, like I've used it at CES on stuff before. They're like, put your face in it. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, no, look, it unlocks. I was like, yeah, but let me point to the other 80% of CES that's white guys in plaid shirts with beards and glasses. Oh, look, it's opening for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, look, why don't I just attach this to my fucking bank account? Oh, look, I'll just put my valuables in my hotel room.
Yeah.
Go have a stroopwafel in fake Holland and come home to find out like the bearded bandit has stolen all my shit.
No, it's just me with Groucho glasses just breaking into your room.
Well, hello there.
Yeah, I'll take everything, please. I'll take it all.
I'd never stay at a hotel that had me as a guest. Ha-cha-cha.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, so it's just rife with issues, I think. Rife with issues. Would you stay at Robot Hotel?
I mean, I'm the kind of guy that probably would want to try it just to be able to check in with the Velociraptor and be able to tell my friends I checked in with the Velociraptor.
Just put a Velociraptor. You know what? You can get the same experience checking in at a hotel at Comic-Con that lets their employees wear cosplay.
You've been to Comic-Con. You know that means that people wear bad Batman shirts. That's all they do.
Like the worst Batman shirt.
It's just like
it's a Batman. It's a Superman tribal tattoo shirt from 1998.
Exactly.
And that's what they wear. And they're like, I like a comics.
It's the boss.
Welcome.
The boss went down to the recycle bin and picked out all the shirts that get thrown away and brought them in for this following year.
It's all giveaway shirts from previous Comic-Cons.
Exactly.
In XXXXL.
Yeah. They're like, oh, finally we got to dress down.
Let's be true. It's the far end of either spectrum. Does not exist at Comic-Con. I think there's something wonderful to this. You know, I like the idea of. Number one, I like the idea of non-standard hotels. I love novelty hotels.
Yeah, me too. There's all those really cool like underwater hotels and sky hotels, and
I want to sleep in a tube. You know those Japanese. Yeah, you know those Japanese hotels that are like really super budget hotels, and they're just tubes, and you pay and you go, and it looks like that scene in The Fifth Element where everybody's going to Floston Paradise.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun to me.
You just slide in and you have a tube, and you close your tube and you go to sleep.
But then what if you wake up suddenly in the night and whack your head on the top of the tube?
Oh, Well, then you know what it's like to be buried alive.
Thank
Which
goodness.
is like, yeah, it's like a win-win in this hotel.
That's when you check into that hotel and you get in your tube and you lie down to sleep and you're about to nod off and you look up and you notice that the top of the tube has scratch marks in it. Deep grooves of
Why
scratch
is there
marks.
why is there a latch to lock on the outside? It's like a mason jar. It's got like a rubber seal and like just a
Have a good night's sleep, Mr. Carboni.
No, but I love the idea of those. I like the idea of a robot hotel. I think it's cool.
Not this particular robot hotel. I think that if you and I were given a decent budget, we could come up with a cool robot hotel, like full-on robot hotel.
Sure.
I want
But this is a budget robot hotel, remember? This is a robot hotel for the everyman. This is not you and I being given the budget to build a hotel. This is you and I going on a vacation with our actual real world budget.
Yes.
What is the robot hotel we deserve?
Well, I guess this one. But I would like to think of the robot hotel that we aspire to. Like if Las Vegas built a hotel and the theme was Tomorrowland or like Robot Future.
Well, let me stop
all
you
for
right
that.
there. There is the Luxor Space Hotel that used to be like a glittering, shining mecha Star Trek experience 15, 20 years ago. And they lost the Star Trek license or they didn't pay to renew it.
Yeah.
Like over time, it's like when you go to a theme park and the theme park is brand new. And you're just
Right.
like, oh, this is beautiful. And now you go to Disneyland and it's like, oh, okay, this is what we thought theme parks were going to be in 1965.
This is kind of a fun kitsch to that.
There's
I like
a fun kitsch to it, but you don't want fun kitsch in your cutting edge robot hotel.
Well, I don't think this robot hotel in 10 years is going to, that
Well, this robot
Velociraptor is
hotel
going
is
to be.
starting off fun kitsch.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, it's only going downhill from there.
Yeah, this is like you are thinking of the robot hotel in Dubai.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want the robot hotel that's
There
like
is not a robot hotel
series-
in Dubai as far as I know, but that's
Yes.
what yeah.
When they get a load of this episode, they're going to build one.
Got to be cheaper than that fucking ski slope they have inside.
They'll do anything there. That's why I want to visit.
They'll do anything with that crazy oil money.
I want the like Rube Goldberg robot hotel where you walk in and everything's like tuk, 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 tuk.
Yeah.
And I set my bag down and like 47 different robots come and mess with it and take it and put it on a platform that gets rotated around
Yeah,
and
like
shot up
a
to
like
the
a
14th
Jim
floor.
Henson Disney Honey I Shrunk the Kids Wayne
Yeah.
Szalinski Ghostbusters technology looking hotel.
You swipe your card at the check-in station, and then like the floor turns into a chair that you sit in, and
it's
it
like,
takes you, it takes you like Jetson style up the side of the wall.
Welcome to the impractical view of the future hotel.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a hotel that's just based on concept sketches for things that didn't make it into the World's Fair in the 1960s.
Oh man, that would
It's
be
the
amazing.
Brad Bird Tomorrowland of hotels.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, okay, I'd stay there.
Yeah.
That's a great hotel.
And there's a swimming pool, but the swimming pool, like you don't actually swim in it. You just walk through a tube that goes through the center of the swimming pool. And, you know, there's a workout gym, but the workout gym just like grabs onto your arms and moves them for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It's all like those rubber belts that shake you really hard, and it's
Yeah.
like if you're moving, you're exercising. All right, 60s.
Yeah. And all the food is like capsules and
Yo,
now you're in.
now I'm in. You know I'm in for capsule food. You know I'm in for capsule food.
Yeah.
That's how I live anyway. I don't know. I think the glittering, actual high-tech hotel of the future, when this stuff becomes commonplace and not novelty, when I really do just walk in and everything in the hotel just kind of like through biometrics knows who I am and knows that I have a reservation at the hotel and I can walk right up and I can just sort of like speak to the room about my preferences.
Hello, Anthony. We've been expecting your DNA.
No. In the cool, real future, nothing talks back to you unless it has to.
Oh, that's good. That's
Nothing.
true.
I don't like it when shit talks back. The problem with voice recognition stuff right now is they want it to talk back. I don't want Siri to speak to me unless Siri has something to say. I don't want my Xbox to say
No
anything.
pleasantries?
No echo. No any of that shit. No,
You don't want any please or thank
welcome.
yous?
I've taken the liberty of getting you a towel. Shut the fuck up, computer.
Just towel
Just
appears.
put the towel. Yeah.
All right.
In the real future, things don't. It's not like I don't want shit talking back. Ugh.
Okay.
You know? And I just walk in and I'm like, hey, just so you know, hotel, I want a wake up call at 7. Bing. I would like to order breakfast for 7:30. Here's what I want. Here's the coffee. Here's what I need to leave. I need a taxi. This is what I'm taking. Here's my flight. Let me know if my flight's delayed and reschedule my taxi if my flight's delayed. I'm going to bed. Temperature doesn't go above 67 degrees when I sleep because I like to be a little chilly and like get all up in the hotel blankies. That's it.
That's just it. That's the entire feedback loop.
That's the entire thing.
Okay.
The second that thing says a fucking word to me, I get so angry. Don't talk to me, computer. Computers don't talk. Computers listen and do. That's what we made them for.
Yeah.
I guess I want computer hotel. I don't want robot hotel. Because I think you can't have a robot hotel without robots talking to you. That's the whole point of robots.
Yeah, the whole point of robots is to have anthropomorphized interactions, right? You want a velociraptor that takes your order. Mm-hmm. You want a little R2 unit coming to your with a little platform on the top of its head with a beverage, walking, motorizing up to your room.
You know what I'll allow? Hologram assistant.
Why is that better?
Because hologram assistant I can turn off and put into silent computer mode.
Well, but theoretically you could do that with anything.
The robot's there and it's looking at me and it's got eyes and it's like
so does hologram.
It wants to talk, but I just go, fuck off, hologram. You're in computer mode. Fuck off is recognized because it's a natural language processing engine.
Yeah.
Fuck off, hologram, I say, and it disappears.
It fucks right off.
Hologram, fuck on. And then it turns on.
And porn starts in your room.
Hologram, fuck on. And it's just holographic porn of a velociraptor and a weird lady from the Uncanny Valley.
These are your receptionists.
No!
Why did you start talking? You ruined it.
What does your hotel of the future look like, everybody? We would love to know. What do you see as happening in the robot or computer hotel future? You can let us know on Twitter. I'm at @acarboni.
I'm at Jeff Canada.
You can hashtag that Desk Raptor. And remember, if you've seen a story that you would love to hear us chat about on the show, you can send that to us at wehaveconcernshow@gmail.com. You can also leave that on the Reddit. That's wehaveconcerns.reddit.com. And hey, you like the show?
I like the show very much.
You want a way to support the show that's kind of cool? You get a little something out of it?
Do I?
Go to wehaveconcerns.com/shop and buy a No Dad Jokes t-shirt.
Or a Team Dad Jokes t-shirt.
We made that available because we legally had to, because Jeff and I signed a partnership agreement that says he owns half of the thing, but we all know which shirt you're going to buy. Pay no attention to the numbers that say what shirt everybody's buying. Just buy the right shirt.
Also, wear those to our upcoming live events. We'd love to see them.
Yes!